Philippines in January, and I attended 2 socials. One of them I met Marianne at. I think it was a good opportunity. I thought after going online and seeing all the website, seeing all the girls on the website, seeing some of the videos, I thought it was worth a try. It was definitely successful for me.
I joined Foreign Affairs because actually I like American guys. Yeah, and I joined that so that I could find my forever, that my one, and I found him, Timmy. Yeah, and I'm so happy.
I attended the social, and it was a great opportunity to meet over 100 girls just in one night. And we went table to table. You're introduced to all the girls. Finally, you just find the one that you click with. Obviously, that was Marianne. We spent the whole next week together.
Yeah.
But the social was very exciting, meeting all the girls. They were very friendly. And it was just such a wonderful experience. I convinced one of my friends to go with me. He was successful finding a girl. I got another friend coming down with me in the next few months. So it was definitely worth it. It was a great experience. At the social, we danced a little together, we talked, and we decided to, we had a date the next day. We did one of the tour dates, and we went to the temple and spent the whole day together, had lunch together the next day, and we just enjoyed each other, so we knew we clicked very well. We got engaged recently. I decided to come back to the Philippines 3 months after the social and proposed to Marianne, and we plan a wedding coming up in a few months. I'm going to come back again for a wedding, and hopefully 8 to 10 months later, we'll be taking her back to America with me as my young wife.
Of course, it's not easy, but I want to try into another place too, and living with my husband is another side of happiness. Yeah, but in technology, right now, we was able to video call my family so that I could able to see them, even I'm in the far place.
We don't plan to have any children. We just, Marianne has younger sisters, 5 years old, 8 years old, so, you know, we'll help her family out and just enjoy our time together. We're going to do a lot of traveling. I have a brother on the West Coast. My family's on the East Coast in America, so we won't have to work. Maybe a couple years she will work, just part-time. But then we'll be in retirement mode very soon.
The foreign affairs actually helped me to find my true love, find what I want, because that's what I want. I want to marry foreigners like that. They're my ideal type, right? 2 years. I've been at 2 years, yeah. And I found my one now, luckily.
Oh, yeah.
After 2 years, luckily I found my one.
I would tell any American guy, so easy. They make it so easy for you to do it. Just calm down, you meet hundreds of girls, take a week's vacation, and you will find a girl that loves you. Guarantee it. Look at me, I did. ready to meet the girls. They want to meet you.
Sugbo Mercado, guys. So I am with Maria, Jenaline.
Happy New Year, everyone! Mabuhay world! This is Ronalu, and welcome to our Philippine webcast live tonight. I hope you all had a great holiday, and let's welcome this year with full of hopes and happiness. To those who are new to our site, please click the green button on top of this video to send your instant message. Here is our with it's not really a update from the whole Philippines, but as of the meantime in Cebu, they are still struggling and no electricity. So connections might be slow regarding the letters and some others communication in Cebu office. And also, by the way, as of the meantime, the Cebu government just released alert level 3 in COVID case. So for now, they only allowed intrazonal and interzonal travel, individual outdoor exercise, or going out for essential purposes. Not allowed. So this is not allowed. Face-to-face classes, contact sports, fun fairs, karaoke bars, oh my god, clubs, concert halls, theaters, casinos, horse racing, cockpits, residential gathering of people not belonging to the same household. 30% indoor and 50% outdoor capacity only, such as conference permitted venues for parties, weddings, tourist attractions, libraries, museums, public gardens, amusement parks, cinemas, limited face-to-face classes to colleges, in-person religious gathering, necrological services, wakes and funerals, licensure examinations, dine-in services, personal care establishments, fitness studios or gym, film, music, and television production. So that is really for the meantime what's happening in Cebu due to Omicron, and of course for the electricity purposes they're still struggling from the previous typhoon that they had. And although this first month of year 2022, Philippines are still not open for tourists or for travelers, but of course, guys, let's just hope and pray that they will be reopened. Stay positive and find some alternatives for the meantime. Slowly plan your trip. And I'm happy to say that our first Mexico group tour has been sold out for February 24. So we also have Kiev to Odessa tour on January 27th and Medellin January 20th, Barranquilla in February 10th. So if you are thinking of traveling just to get out of the country, just to stay, get some new air, then you might think about it. Or slowly just plan to the Philippines to reopen or to do the tours. And for tonight, our topic tips for tonight is the biggest turn off to a Filipina. I have one of my callers on the phone a week ago just recommend this topic because he wants to know, of course. So here is the list for the biggest top 8 list for the biggest turn off to a Filipina. You should listen to this, guys. So number 1 is I call them Mr. Boxer. Mr. Boxer is a guy who treats a lady like a punching bag in any different reasons, or big or small. So that's a way no for a woman or for a Filipina lady to be treated like that. So it's a very, very big turn off. The second is that Mr. Hot-tempered. A guy who shouts or makes a scene in public without thinking of a calmly way of dealing things, who often throw stuff or smash things when mad. Yeah, that's also one of a big turn off from a woman, from a Filipino woman. Number three, Mr. Show Off. So Mr. Show Off is a guy who keeps on bragging about things that he have, or too proud to him of himself, that he forgets that relationship takes stands in personality and attitude first before or rather than what you have. Number four, every ladies man, or we call also known as chick boy. Chick boy. A guy who collects ladies and play around. A flirtatious guy that does not show sincerity, respect, and not being a gentleman. Number five, Mr. Choker. Mr. Choker. So Mr. Choker is a frequent jealous man who keeps interrogating every move. Ladies want men who trust them, of course. Mr. Unattended. So, Mr. Unattended is a guy who does not know how to take care of himself when it comes to proper grooming and personal hygiene. Number seven, Mr. Puppet. A guy who needs to be pushed to be able to move or decide. A guy who has not is not in has not initiative, who doesn't have initiative. Be a man who leads you both. So of course, you as a man lead the way, and the women will follow, or just like, or lead, or walk side by side. But as long as don't let her remind you about special occasions such as monthsary, anniversary, and birthdays. Number eight and last is Mr. Insensitive. So guys, of course, you all know a guy who doesn't think before he speaks, saying hurtful comments about how she looks or not paying attention to her, not being appreciative. So, guys, if you're one of those very, very big no or turn offs to a Filipina, and adjust and make effort to at least change. It's hard to change it, but at least make some effort to be a better man. Of course, for you to find a better woman, you should also be a better man, right? That's all the women is looking for, is the a man who can really take good care of them, who they can trust and that they can rely on. And for our first message here is Antonio. Hi, Antonio. Welcome to our Philippine webcast. Hi, Rana. How are you? When the lady has a child, would that child be staying in the Philippines, or would they be able to leave or go to live in the USA, in the US? And has anything been said about visiting the Philippines for tours yet? And is it still 90 days for the ladies to come visit the US before marriage? Yes, Antonio, thank you so much for those questions. Yeah, yes, of course, it depends on you, on both of you, but the Filipina, of course, would rather be with you and bring their kids with you, of course, because you're building a family. And what she want, most of the women would love to accept her, would like you to accept her and her family, especially with her kids, to be with you. It depends also on how old is the her children. If her child is more than 18 years old, then she's probably have her own life and doesn't want to go here in the United States. But if it's minor kids, I would advise you, Antonio, to think about it. To There's a high possibility that you will have to bring her child with her here in United States, because it's hard to adjust here in United States. And especially she might go crazy, or she might gonna have this depression or any mental stress because she left her kids behind. So it should be both of your understanding, and you should talk about it. But most of the women who have child would love or will gonna bring their kids to wherever they are. And then for Philippines, as of the meantime, is still closed for tourists and travels, especially international. So for the meantime, we don't have any news from the government as to when they will reopen. So stay patient on all of you guys, Antonio. And for the recent fiance visa is still 90 days fiance visa, and for her to visit. Oh, wait. And still 90 days for ladies to come visit. Yeah. So 90 days fiancé visa still. And then it would take 5 to 7 months for her, for you guys to wait until the visa will get approved by that time. Here is from Ethan. Any news from Cebu about the typhoon? Yes, Ethan. What I've read before or a while ago is that Cebu right now is currently alert level 3. There's no electricity as of the meantime in Cebu, and they're still working on it. Uh, what I read is that a lot is not they're closed down and alert level 3 for face to face for not allowed any gatherings. So that's for the Omicron in Cebu only. But most of like especially in Davao, they're currently like around 95% open up. So that's only in Cebu because they really had a hard time by struggling with the typhoon. From Gary, will the latest wave of viruses set back the opening of Philippine travel? Yes, Gary, actually, just last month, December, they supposed to open up the country, but then the new virus, Omicron virus, Omicron variant, yeah, some, makes them set back or backtrack about the reopening. So for the meantime, they are still trying to handle the cases of COVID and but it's not that very big issue, or it's not the number counts of new viruses is not that big in the Philippines because they handled it right away, and they closed down the country. So that's why they are still checking and very strict about the about COVID in some cases, but it's not that big numbers of new virus. So from Sony, I heard some medical services are cheaper in the Philippines than here in the States. Has this been your experience? Yes, Sonny. It's in the Philippines. It's very cheap, especially the dentist. Oh my God, it's only like $10 to put to the extraction, and some other services, medical service is in the Philippines are very cheap. It's just that compared to the Philippines, compared to the United States, and compared to the currency itself. In the Philippines, if we earn Philippine money, of course, it would be expensive. But since you're earning dollars now, it really is inexpensive or very cheap. So if you want to go, if you're going to travel and stay longer in the Philippines, might as well do some things like the dentist, or things that you want to check up for yourselves. It's just that like it's lesser, like of course it's United States, so everything is available. The tools and things for medical uses are more upgrade than the Philippines. So yeah, so it's cheaper, Sunny. So that's good. Here's from Bab. Are foreigners able to rent cars in the Philippines? And would you suggest it for someone who hasn't driven there? For that, Bob, you're not allowed to drive in the Philippines if you have a U.S. driver's license. You can if you convert it or if you apply for international driver's license. You can rent a car, but you cannot drive that in the Philippines yet. So might as well hire someone, or if you have someone who knows how to drive, or you can drive you away around. So, but you can rent a car. Just, I'm not sure though if because it will, they won't let you drive in the Philippines. Yeah, if you're only having a US driver's license. But you can rent a car. Okay. Here's from Alan. Are things starting to reopen in the Philippines yet? Alan, unfortunately, Philippines are still not open for tourists, but locally they are now reopening around 95%. But still gathering or people in one room is not allowed, such as face-to-face classes like that. So there's a 30% indoor capacity only. Here is from Travis. Travis says, what kind of expectations do Filipina have about life in West? Expectations is like cold country. Um, of course, lots of Westerners are beautiful people, like that's what we called white, like blue eyes people, like that. Expectations. What else? Foods are kind of really big adjustments when it comes to foods here in Westerners. Here in the Western countries such as United States, expectations too is a nice stable lifestyle. Nice stable lifestyle. That means stable in when it comes to family, stable in a job or job opportunities like that. Here is from Jen. Jen says, do you think Filipino ladies prefer certain ethnicities more than others? Um, Ethnicities. Jen, actually, Philippines does not prefer a certain ethnicities. Actually, they are not. We are non-judgmental person. We look for a man, especially for in a relationship where he can take good care of us. Where he can provide stability and security for the family. And it's not about your color, your hair, I mean your color, your physical appearance. It's about who you are. About your personality and uh person what else, attitude, and the way you treat the women. Being a gentleman or being sincere to what you feel to her or to a lady. From Lucky You says, what kind of music do Filipinas like to dance? Like to dance to at these get-togethers. Oh, yeah. So at get-together or a social event, we have, as what I've experienced, they did disco dance, slow dance or sweet dance like that, and also a game dance where you can dance where you dance in a group with a guy with two guys, and it's like a competition, but it's a fun competition to dance with those what is that trending dance moves. Yeah, so you'll have a variety or um lots of options to dance with. Here's from JD. I have a Filipina two, two. So lovable they are. Thank you so much, JD. Yes, Filipinos are lovable. You have to know them in person and meet them, of course, to get to know the ladies. From John, looking for a single woman. Yes, John, welcome to our website. We are welcome to our services and company, and we do offer services. If you are looking for a single man, you are in the right track. Just visit our one of our websites in the Philippines, such as philippine-women.com or cebuwomen.com. You can take a look at the ladies you're interested in, and soon you can also plan to meet them in person by our tour offers. John says, I met my Filipina on Facebook, believe it or not. Oh, that's great to you, John. Um, of course, yeah, I know for sure you can't wait to meet her in person once you get there, or once Philippines reopens. Here's from Steven Jensen. How is the vaccine there? Is all the people job jobs by not I'm not understanding this, but all the people have vaccinated or not by now, like that maybe. So yeah, I think around 80%, 70 to 80% of the of the Filipinos are already vaccinated. I mean, around 60, sorry, 60 to 80% has been vaccinated. The government really pushed hard to get those numbers to make sure that they will going to receive a lower number of COVID cases, and also for them to push the Philippines to reopen. Here is from okay. Sorry about this. Okay. Here's from Howard. Howard says, are the people in the Philippines getting access in medical treatments for the virus right now? I understand they just had a bad hurricane hit there. Yes, Howard. They are still, of course, they are receiving medical treatment from the government or from the hospitals. Of course, although it's a bit crowded, it's too much, like they were making tents and everything just to accommodate those all those positive cases. But yeah, they are actually handling it well. They are now most of the cities, big cities right now is handling or pretty much dealing a good dealing the cases or the quarantines and everything for the citizens. So yeah, but in Cebu, as of the meantime, they are now currently alert level 3 because of the COVID and also the past typhoons, the hurricane typhoon that just hit Cebu City. So for now, gathering for our own is only 30% applicable or allowed for that capacity of every, like for the school, all are in online teaching. So yep, they're struggling, but they're getting to it slowly. But the governments are making sure slowly but surely process of those COVID cases. So just that's why Philippines, for the meantime, or I mean, the Philippine government is still not opening the country just to make sure that there won't be any surge. Yeah. Here's from Mark Smooth says, hello, Ranalu. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Here's from John. Can I chat with singing women until Philippines? Can I chat with single women until the Philippines open? Yes, John, you can chat, or I mean, it's not chat. We do letter basis. So yeah, you can go to the to our website and then click the ladies you're interested in, and might as well or send a letter to them. As just to make sure, don't go crazy on the letters, guys. Just keep it slow, keep a low profile, and wait or save more money for your future tour. Here's from JR. JR says, hope to visit Philippines in September if both governments allowed. Yes, of course, we are all hoping to visit Philippines. But for the meantime, they are still closed. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, all we can do is patiently wait and stay positive. From Nate, I have no plans of taking the shot. Do you think the Philippines will let the unvaccinated travel in 2022? Yes, Nate. Actually, there are some eligible travelers to enter Philippines, that is they're allowing unvaccinated person uh to be in the Philippines, but it would be a longer quarantine than the usual, because for now they are allowing 6 days quarantines for the, or like 3 to 6 days quarantine for the vaccinated people, and then for the unvaccinated, it would be 8 to 14 days quarantine. Here's from Star Crystal. Hi, Star. How are you? Hello, Miss Rana. You look so pretty today. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you, Star. I hope you thank you, Star. I hope you had a wonderful Happy New Year too, and holidays, and to your family. Here's from Dave Davison. Sorry, Davison. Um, are most of the Filipinas on this site from the rural areas or city girls? Is there much of a difference? Yes, most it's not much of a difference. It's just that um Cebu City is more civilized. There's a lot of tourist spots and a lot to offer, and more buildings or more job opportunities than the Davao City is kind of a provincial type of ladies. So in Cebu, there are also a lot of ladies who comes from different provinces nearby Cebu City and just went to or stayed in Cebu City to find a good job, to stay there for their closer relatives, to of course for a job there. So when it comes to like personality, I guess Cebu City is more, or Cebu ladies are more open-minded than Davao City is a little bit more on kind of conservative type of ladies. So, but it's not much of a difference, because of course it's still Philippines. It's just that different influence. And Cebu City, most of the ladies are live on their own, more independent than Davao City. Women are mostly live nearby their family or lives with their family. From Adam Mortimer, do you think Philippines opening by April? I hope so. We still have our March tour, so we're keep on praying and hoping that Philippines will be reopened earlier than that. For now, Adam, we can't actually make sure, or we don't have a specific information yet if when will they reopen. So there's no guarantee yet, or and nothing sets in stones. Here's from Sly Angler. I think I go Thailand. Yes, you can also visit our Thailand. We have our Thailand office is open for what you call this, individual club tour. So you should visit if you have time, of course. Here's from M&M Journey. Hello, Rana. Hi, M&M. Welcome. And here's from Sergio. Do Filipinos understand Spanish? Mm, most like all the Filipinos does not don't understand Spanish, but Cebu or Filipinos have been colonized by Spaniards, so they are some words that they knew about it. They knew because they have the same meaning and same words. But when you talk to them by Spanish, they won't understand. Most of them, around 90 or 95%. Yeah. Ryan, hey Rana, Happy New Year to you and your family. Do you think it's a slight chance for the Davao trip in March, or will the Philippines open up in the year 20,000 20,000 20,000 as scheduled? Lol, Brian. Sorry about that. Yes, we're still hoping. Of course, what we can do is pray and hope that Philippines will reopen for before March, the Davao trip. But for now, government doesn't give any specific news yet or a specific schedule or date as to when they will reopen. Yeah, because they are still currently holding about or very strict about the Omicron. From Jeffrey Taylor, good evening, Rana. Now that you're a big YouTube star now, do you ever get recognized when you're in public? Wow. Jeffrey, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah. Um, no, of course. I'm just a humble Filipino woman who loved working at AFA, who loved sharing the good news for all your those single guys out there and single women. Um I'm just being here. I'm just being me. I'm just being helping you guys. So I don't know about those stuff. What I know is I have helped a lot of guys who've been calling me, email me to with their concerns regarding Filipinas and some other services that our company offers. So just being humble and just being happy helping you guys. So yeah, that's all that matters. Here is from Mike. What kind of things should a man look out for in the women they date there? Yeah, what kind of things should a man look at? Yes, so for you guys, a women, what kind of sorry, what kind of things should a man look for? Oh, for the woman. So for of course for their how they're going to appreciate what you've been doing, every little small things, how the ladies will react on the pros and cons in your life, or on the reds, I mean, yeah, all the cards that you have. How will she react? How will she appreciate those? How will she cope up, or how will she willing to adjust to make the relationship works? Her effort, of course, when it comes to dating. How sincere she is, how serious she is of you meeting her family. Because meeting a Filipina's parents or family is a big thing in a relationship. So once she decides to for you to meet her parents, so that would be a one big step for the relationship to get stronger. So look for a lady that is not particular with the money you have, not particular with of how fancy you go on a dates or anything. Look for a sincere woman, of course, that is, no matter where you go, as long as you're together, as long as you have each other's company, you're still enjoying the time you spent to them or to both of you. Yeah. So those kind of women, Mike. So of course, when dating, it should be eye to eye contact. There's cause and a little bit of slowly but surely and sweetness like that. So it you will feel the chemistry together if you are meeting her in person and experience the dating Filipina dating itself. Here's from Star Crystal. Can't wait to attend socials again. Yeah, right, Crystal? Oh my God, a lot of ladies I know for sure has been waiting to do the tours or to go to the socials to meet their possibly their future husband. Here's from Orange Paddy. How can I not do letters? The girls I am talking to sends me sorry, 3 letters at a time. Oh my God. All right, yes. Yeah, it's excuse me. The girls, some of the girls forgot or does not know that that you're paying for the letter, and the ladies or sometimes forget that of course they are free to send letters. So just make sure that you read all those three and then send one at a time. Or you can just I can also tell you advise you to let the lady know that you can keep it slow, or send the letter as a letter type, not a chat type. Yeah, because of course the ladies were just excited to express their feelings, were just excited to get to know you more, and just forgot about the letter type because they are now modernized. Yeah. So just remind her, let her know that it would to make her, of course, she will never know unless you tell. So just slow down and keep it. Tell her to slow down and to make her understand that you are paying the letter. Yeah. So everything can be settled down. I mean, can be settled down or can be understand as long as you guys talk to them. Of course, it's communication. Here's from Sai Anger. Love the new hairdo, Rana. Thank you so much. Yep, it's getting longer. Thank you so much, guys. Here's from JD. My baby is in General Santos. Will they open? Sorry about that, JD. It's like 6 hours away from Davao City. So they are opening up and they are currently doing great. It's just that internationally, tourists are still not allowed to enter Philippines. From Angler. Rana, will John Adams lead any tours in the Philippines? Sorry about that but I guess it's been a while that John leads the tours. Usually it's me, or I mean usually it's John, I mean it's Rob, my husband, and me, or Ma'am Helen from the Philippines. So it's rare because I don't know why, but John, of course, John is everywhere. So if there might be a times, but it's rare to happen. So, but before it happens. So yeah, if you want to meet John, you can also visit our main office here in Phoenix, Arizona. From Mark Smoose, Rona, does Philippines Airlines fly direct from JFK in New York to Cebu? Um, to Cebu, or is there a layover? I'm not sure about that, Mark. Usually they offer a direct flight, but most of the time they have layovers from some other countries because it's too. I think it's too long not to have layover for a refuel, something like that. Yeah. Yep. So most of the time from New York's. But try to check on your airlines, or you can also call if you have like ticketing uh, agency like that to check on that. Here's from 56 5. Do some of the women live far from the city where the tours are taking place? If so, wouldn't that make it difficult to date the men? Actually, most of the ladies, especially in Cebu, lives nearby. And yeah, all of the women actually provided before the tour events or before the social event, all of the ladies has been sent invitations to those who received one to make sure that they can set some arrangements if most of them lives nearby the city or nearby the location where we do the tours, and some others went back to their provinces or to their families. So by the time they get the letters or the invitation, they usually travels to the city and visit their families and stay or relatives to stay in there. That's usually happens. So you don't have to worry about that. We will also the ladies also know they have been notified, they will be taken good care of, and most of them actually stays 1 week. There are cases that they stay in the city for a week, so that it depends on the event, depending on the ladies, or I mean the guys interest on her, like that. So um of course, the ladies here and our women's in the Philippines, or the ladies here in our agency, would put a lot of effort just to make sure that they are present, that they can have they have time to spend time with you guys, because they know it's also their chance to meet you, and to might be the chance they can to meet their future husband. So it takes an effort. All they're not paying anything such as you guys, but they put a lot of effort to just to be on the socials, just to be on the dates. Most it's rare. It's rarely happen that a lady is not able to attend the socials if invited. Yeah, depending on circumstances they have. Here is from Orant Paddy. How do you pronounce Kidapawan? Oh, Kidapawan. Kidapawan. Yeah, that's Kidapawan. By the way, is it true that if a girl doesn't respond to the Philippine office, they can get removed from the website? Yes, Oren, because of course what we are looking for the ladies is, aside from what we're asking for them, is not about their money. They're not paying anything. If they are really sincere and really serious of looking for a future husband, the least they can do is to update their profile, to do replies for their chance. It's their chance to find a husband, so might as well be active on it. If they're not active, then there's a chance that they will be removed. Yeah, but it depends. Actually, I mean, it's rare also to happen. Yeah, most of the ladies really are would really active on replyings, and of course it's their opportunity to meet someone or to know someone that might be their future husband. Yeah. Here's from Gerald. Do they plan movies in do they play movies in English in the Philippines? Yes, Gerald, of course. There's a lot of American movies or English movies that the Filipino loves. Yeah. Here's from Wes. How long can a foreigner stay in Cebu without a visa? Usually, when there was no COVID or the usual arrangement about that, you will have a automatic 30 days visa, and then you can stay 60. I mean, sorry, 6 months. 6 months. I mean, like maximum of 6 months for you to stay in Cebu or anywhere in the Philippines, as long as every month you will have to renew your visa. For a renewal is around 1,200, so 25 around $25 per month. Here is from Philip. Philip says, "Can I bring my prescription medicine with me to the Philippines?" Yes, of course, you can bring prescription in the Philippines. Though there are some cases that the brand that you usually have is not available. Generic, only generic of it is available, or a different brand. So might as well, Philip, if you have medications, or you guys just order more, or just bring more than you can, or like a month of supply, like that. So just in case it's not available there, and if it's really really a very needed prescription, and you will have to we will advise you to get it here for at least longer supplies than getting there in the Philippines, because there might be an available, or it might not there might be some side effects if you're taking a different brand. Yeah. So here's from Bosco. Bosco says, "How do you pass the time of how do you pass the time on flights to the Philippines?" Yeah. For me and for my husband, we before we travel, we download a lot of movies from Netflix and watch it in the plane, or either most of the time we sleep and then eat, wake up and sleep, and then watch movie again, like that. So you guys download all the movies you wanted to watch, or just a pastime, all the movies, or even saw music to pass the time, of course. Yeah, so that's usually what happens to us, downloading movies, or even a series of dramas, or any American dramas you like something. Here's from Astro. What kind of sports do people play in the Philippines? Any basketball? Yes, number one sports in the Philippines is basketball. The next one would be volleyball. Yeah, either beach volleyball or normal volleyball, and then soccer, like that, usual. But number one is baseball. I think here is football. Yeah. So, yep. For that, guys, all you wanted to, since Philippines are still not open for tourists, what we can advise you is, for those who are a member or not member yet to one of our websites, you can just go to philippinewomen.com or cebuwomen.com to register. It's for free. Then slowly take your time to look for the ladies you're interested in. Because once or once Philippines are reopened, or decide your future tour, you can actually what was that? You can actually provide us top 15 to 20 list of ladies you want to be invited during the tour. We have different tours that you can do, either it's individual club tour, individual introduction, or group tour. Group tour is where we have do social night events, where each night you can meet more or less than 100 ladies. Yeah, so, and during group tour, excursions are available, such as island hopping, city tours. There is one actually in Cebu, that is, you're going to go to Bohol, where there is the chocolate hills, and you ride a floating restaurant, like that, kind of native style, but it's really nice and nature friendly environment. Yeah. So, guys, for you, I would advise you, if you are really planning to go to the Philippines, might as well do our open reservation, because open reservation, which cost 475, that 475 will be credited to your future tour. 475 will also includes a 1 month platinum membership, which values sorry, which values $95. And there is also a letter credit, which is $50. And platinum membership will give you at least 20 to 30% discount of almost everything, or of almost every service that we have. So guys, if you really plan to, then might as well. Yeah. Here is from, okay, from Jessie. Jessie says, "Can we rent and operate a boat on our own in the Philippines? Want to do some island hopping." I think from those some high end what was that, high end beach resort. Yeah, you can actually, there are available, but only few of those only few um resorts or beach resorts such as high end one can have the capacity or have the availability of boat renting. So you can check on that on the websites, or you can also ask recommendations from our local offices. They might know some resorts about it. Yeah, but I believe, yes, Jesse, you can drive and rent a boat. It's like a yacht, like something like a yacht, yeah. A jet ski, and it's not a boat. Yeah, so a yacht, yeah. Here is from Antonia. Antonia said, "When would be a good time to trade email address with a Filipina lady since you can't visit there?" Um, we would advise you, Antonio, if you already send back and forth, or at least 10 letters to the lady, and you can ask if you want, if she is willing um to share her address or her personal contact information. If she said yes, then that's the time you can call our main office to talk or to ask about Imbra. So because since we are a of course US based American US based company, Imbra is needed, or we are obliged to do the Imbra, to follow Imbra law. So if you don't know Imbra, it's, yeah, Imbra, I think it's International Marriage Broker Act, like that. So here is from Chief. Yeah, from Chief says, "Does the U.S. still have bases in the Philippines?" Yes, I believe there is U.S. base in the Philippines. It's not much, but I believe there is. Here's from 565. "How's the golf in Cebu? Do some of the men go out to play golf if they are not dating someone?" I believe, yeah, they are. There are some guys who also play golf with some other clients. They become friend, or meet someone who likes golf. Yes. If you have more time to spend in the Philippines, like such as you're staying there for a month, then golf is good. But if you are staying just for a week or two, might as well, since you already traveled 8,000 miles to meet the ladies, then spend your time with the ladies. Because you can golf anytime or anywhere here in the United States, or anytime in the Philippines, if you still have lots of time, of course. Yeah, so spend your time wisely in the Philippines, if for example you have only short time to enjoy yourself with, of course, to meet ladies, get to know the women that probably be your future wife. You'll never know. Here's from Maximus. "Rana, the lady that I have been writing to told me she has her electricity." Oh, that's great. Where is she? Because I believe most of the cities in Cebu, I mean, most of the areas in Cebu doesn't have electricity yet. But lucky her. That's great. Yeah. So, guys, of course, our agency is open, and by the way, I want to share my email address and phone numbers if you want. So from Alex says, "What kind of things are there to do late in Cebu?" Any nightlife there? Yes, if it's a normal day, if the Philippines will be reopened soon, then I guess the nightlife is open too. So there are a lot of parks open to date with. There are nightlife like bars, disco bars, karaoke bars, just such as bowlings, like that. There's a lot to offer. There are some events such as a beach resort events, disco dance in the beach or fire dance, like that. There's a lot actually. If you just want to explore, there's a lot to offer. Yes, Alex. So once the Philippines, of course, will reopen, probably if they will reopen, the quarantine is not there anymore, and of course that they can handle at least 100% capacity, because we have social night events, and social night there is 100 ladies, not just so in one room, probably 150 people, 100 for the ladies and for the staff and everything. That's so there's a lot to offer, and there's it's exciting. I've missed those social events, the tours, the pool party and everything. So guys, if you really really are interested and looking forward, because we have a lot of clients that already put their open reservation for their future tours. So once you put an open reservation, it will give you a priority to the slot for your future tour, or for the tour that you want in the near future. Yes. So, and here is, if you have actually, you can also contact me via phone number of our Philippine hotline by calling 623-570-8505. It's 623-570-805. I mean, sorry. 623-570-8505. That is our Philippine hotline. And for the main office, you can also call 602-553-8178. You can also email me through AFA by afacebu.rona, RONNA, at gmail.com. afacebu.rona at gmail.com. Sorry about that. Yes, so guys, if you have more questions, just let me know. Just you can email me anytime. I've been receiving a lot of emails. I've helped and through calls and emails about the concerns of our clients. So if you have concerns, you can also contact me by that time. Or yeah. So, and for those who are latecomers, I just want you to know that Philippines are still not open for tourists, though communication might be slow because most of the area in Cebu are doesn't have electricity, and our Cebu office is also closed. That it's because no electricity. Yeah, sorry. But in Davao, it's getting strong. They're reopening. We just hope hopefully by March tour that they can reopen. So, and if you plan to do travels while waiting for the Philippines, then you can consider some alternatives, such as our Kiev and Odessa tour is available. It's still open for slots, and then that Thailand is also open for individual club tours. Colombia, Peru, you have a lot of choice. You can pick if you have time, or if you want, you can just save your money. Don't go crazy on the latter. So just take your time, patiently wait, and slowly prepare your things you need to bring, especially the medications, documentations, and some other things you might need when you travel. Yeah. So, and for now, yes, yeah, sorry. For now, Philippines are still closed for tourists, guys. But don't worry. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you all enjoy the night or with spend time with your family, of course, and make sure that every minute or every second counts. Make it worth living. Make it take some time to scroll a lot of ladies. There's a lot in the Philippines that you might as well put them on your hot list for your future, for the future. And then don't forget to make yourself happy or ever the things. Make yourself busy for the meantime. Get ready for anything that might get ready for as soon if we'll never know if Philippines will reopen today or tomorrow or next week, next month. So might as well prepare little by little. Guys, thank you so much for watching our tonight show. I mean, webcast. Yes, and I really appreciate all your effort. Appreciate your interest towards our company and services. I would love to meet you again next week. Yeah, next week. So that would be on. Sorry. Next week. Yeah. On the 26th of January, we will gonna have our next webcast. Yes. So thank you so much, guys, and have a good night to you, everyone. Happy New Year once again. Stay happy and keep smiling. Take care, guys.
Someday. Hello guys, I hope one of these days you can come here in Cebu and see me. So goodbye. Thanks.
Good day, my name is Raya J and my ID number is 19116. I decided to be a member here to find a real man and of course serious already in a relationship, even though I am just 19 years old, but I am looking for a serious relationship and also willing to convert to my religion. My expectation for tonight are to find a friendship first, and then we will never know if what will happen. Maybe we can be as close as more than friends. So I'm hoping that one of these days you will visit me here in Cebu City.
Philippines, a home in Southeast Asia where beautiful ladies can be found. It's not a surprise that some guys find admiration through what their eyes can see. But is it the looks that truly matters? Or is it how genuine and sincere the lady is? Now, let's take an in-depth look at what really goes on with the lives of some Filipinas.
Hello, my name is Geraldine with ID number 174786. I live in Manila Street, Cebu City. I don't live with my family. I have been living independent for how many years now? I used to work in the gym, but now I manage my own small business. Having my own business gives me a sense of responsibility. I can have my family manage my business if someday I will be living outside in the Philippines with my future husband. I love to sing. I am not the best singer in the world, but I can make you fall in love with my voice. In the morning, I wake up and wash up and check on my business. I eat my meals by myself or relatives and friends. I love exercise. I go to the gym, work out. I like somebody who is simple, but I am always open to possibilities. I don't have high standards. It is enough for me to find a right time. Somebody who loves me unconditionally. I believe in destiny. I have faith that my destined guy somewhere out there. I think long distance relationship will work out as long as we have faith and trust with each other. I trust that an older guy has more sense of responsibility. He is someone who is easy to satisfy and will be more sincere towards the relationship. For the guys out there, make things happen. I'm waiting here and ready to meet you. And maybe fall in love with you, who knows?
My name is Mariam. My ID number is 180912. I live in Upper Candoman, Mandawi City. I like reading books and watching movies. I live with my brother's house. I love being with my family even though my kids are both far away from me and I miss them. My current work is I'm working as a sales demo and department store. My daily routine in the morning, I will pray to God, say thanks that He gives me good health every day, and after that, I will call my kids if they are both okay, and also my family and my province. And after that, I will prepare breakfast to get ready for my work, and after that, I will take a bath. And then, if I have time, I will wash my uniform. If I'm done, I will go to my work. During my spare time, I will cook, even though I'm not good in cooking, but I try my best to be good. My expectation as a member of FA, maybe here I can find my true love and to complete my family soon. I do believe in destiny because I know there is someone out there for me. I think long distance relationship is to have good communication, sharing what we both do every day so that they can build a good relationship. I truly believe that we can learn a lot from each other. Please come here in Cebu. See you.
My name is Gazelle. And my name is Mary Jane. We are sisters!
My name is Gazelle. My ID number is 154267. I live in Deca Homes, Talisay City, Cebu. I live together with my family, with my 3 sisters and 3 brothers. I used to work as a call center agent. It's hard to work, but I'm not complaining since I believe nothing is easy. I love singing, dancing, playing sports, especially cooking. I guess you could say that I am open to any fun activities. Usually I like cooking too. That's like one of my favorite pastime. I'm a bit of neat freak, so I like cleaning too. I sell beauty products such as this. As you can see, beauty is kind of my thing. Isn't it obvious? I do expect that I find the love of my life someday. I'm always hopeful. If one day I'll be in a long-distance relationship, I will be strong. I can be faithful to my partner even if I'm not by his side. Older guys are challenging and exciting, but I am not closing my doors to young guys too. I don't have high standards, just be simple and genuine that maybe we have a good future together. Come here in Cebu. See you.
My name is Mary Jane. My ID number is 178788. I live in Talisay, Cebu City together with my sister who is also a member of AFA website. I currently studying second year college, taking up hospitality management. I highly believe that education is important. It is the only gift that nobody can take away. I love reading, jogging, and playing badminton. Keeping ourselves busy is a way to not dull our minds. I love being physically active to keep my mind healthy. I'm fun just the way I am. I love to cook. I believe food is the way to a man's heart. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Do you agree? I do. For me, destiny does not only happen in fairy tales, but it is finding you, my knight shining armor. Long distance relationship? No problem. You can trust me. I'm faithful and trustworthy. I hope you will see that in me someday. Between older guys and younger guys, it really doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is you will take care of me, especially my heart. Differences in culture and tradition doesn't matter to me. We can learn from each other and we have lifetime to do it. To all guys watching, time is ticking and we're not.
We're in Paradise Island, Davao, Philippines. When you joined AFA, what were you hoping for?
I joined to meet my dream man one day, and I expect I would give my 100% as express who really I am to him.
Thank you. How about you, Rosal Ann?
When I joined the AFA, I was hoping to find my man, my only man, to be my lifetime partner.
Excited to join AFA, meet a guy, a good man for me.
What's important to you in a man? Merlita?
For me, serious and caring, sweet, understanding.
How about you, Rosal Ann?
Kind, gentleman, respectful, understanding.
And you, Reina?
Okay, a man have open-minded and ready to understand what struggle we encountered in life. A man who have good heart and God-loving and family-oriented also.
And you, Reina?
Okay, they are so respectful to all ladies in the social and have a open-minded. They entertain every single of us and at every table. And then a lot of guys also have a love and understanding also. When I met the old guys in the socials, they have a good heart.
And you, Rosal Ann?
I would say all of them. They were so funny and very approachable. They're very friendly and very kind to us Filipina.
What's important to you in a man? You, Rachel?
Me, the important is gentleman, not cheater, not drunken man, and not always jealous. And of course, caring and lovable.
How about you, Emily?
For me, first is he's a religious man, very understanding, kind, and he accepts what I am, my personality, and that's all.
You, Jailene?
My important a man is who is kind, caring, honest, respectful.
What is your life dream, girls? How about you, Rosal Ann?
My life dream is to find my true love, to find the man for me, to be my lifetime partner with my children.
Hopefully, I meet the special someone for me.
And you, Reina?
Okay, my life dream, if I meet the man, I want to be a good wife, a good mother to my children, and to good wife to my husband.